gloving. And open gloving is a skill that you would use if you were going to perhaps prep the patient, or maybe you're going to put in a Foley catheter in a patient. The nurses will use it a lot on the nursing units to do dressing changes and such. And so we're going to start with a pair of sterile gloves, and we need a solid surface that it does not have to be sterile. What it does have to be, though, is dry. No dirt, grease, dry. So you're going to check your gloves for everything that we check whenever we are going to open a sterile supply. We're going to look to see if it has expired or not. So we're looking for expiration date. We're feeling it to make sure that there is no water or moisture. We don't want any tears in the package, and we don't want any dirt or grease. And so knowing that now, we can open up the package, and we can take the gloves out. The gloves are in an inner package, and what we'll do then is lay the gloves down, and I like to fold the bottom back and grasp only the bottom edge. Because this is packaged in paper, it has quite a bit of memory, and it has a tendency to fold back on you, and you could potentially contaminate. So I like to open up the package, and then what I do is just pinch the corner a little and fold it back. And the package will usually stay open. Now, if you were to do something like this, you haven't contaminated the gloves. However, if the package folds back, now your gloves will be contaminated. So that is why I only touch the bottom corner. I fold it, and it should stay open for you. Now you have to remember where you've been, because now you're going to choose a glove to pick up. And I like to pick up my right first. And the gloves are folded with a cuff, so half of the glove is going to be inside out. It's going to invert onto your hand, and it's going to become contaminated, the inside anyway. So we can choose to pick up the left or the right, so I will pick up the right from the edge of the cuff. Now, when I pick this up, I have to be very careful that I don't drag it along here, I don't touch the metal, I don't touch myself. So you want to pick the glove straight up, and I like to pick it up from inside one of the layers instead of both layers like you would do for closed gloving. So I'm going to pick the glove straight up, get it away from anything unsterile, and slide your hand in. Now you're going to notice that it's going to roll down on my wrist. So this has rolled and it's contaminated. That's okay, because whatever I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be using my fingers, so prepping or putting in a catheter. Now the second glove, you want to reach inside underneath the cuff onto the sterile fingers. So you're going to grab the glove and put your hand inside the cuff of the glove, being careful not to let these fingers touch your arm. You can use your thumb to pull it down a little bit. Get it away from an unsterile field, and now you want to get your thumb back. Slide your hand in, and you might not line up your fingers quite right, like I didn't. Okay, now what I can do is stretch and get them on. I can't touch back in here now. I can't adjust this. This stays. So the one thing that I see happen is when the students go to put the glove on, they tend to want to put their thumb here and fold the glove back. That's a no-no. You would contaminate your glove. Another mistake students make is they just snap and then they touch. So get your glove to the wrist and back your hand out. And that's open gloving.